When many teachers are boarding planes to vacation during the summer, a teacher here at Riverdale, Mr. Sincack, is boarding a plane for a completely different reason. Mr. Sincack is part of a group called One Laptop Per Child. One Laptop Per Child works to distribute laptops to children of third world countries. The Foundation's mission statement is to make all students connected to each other, to the world, and to a brighter future.
My mission statement as an educator and a volunteer is to make sure students all around the world have access to quality education and first-rate technology, irregardless of their background or circumstance.
All of Mr. Sincack's professional career has led to this organization.
My background before I became a teacher was as a computer scientist. So both of these careers that I've had enable me to put together quality systems and software for these children to learn.
Mr. Sincack brings all of his life experiences here to Riverdale and makes a difference in all of his students' lives.
It is great to know that I'm making a difference in the lives of children from China, Africa, and the Philippines. In particular, I'm involved with the Philippines deployment. The situation there is really dire. The poverty is extreme. It is a great feeling to know that these children are getting an education that they never would have had, and that this education is going to provide them opportunities that they would have never had access to. I am hoping in places like Palestine and other war-torn areas that this education will actually make a difference in the way the children grow up and the way they treat each other.
In a recent study conducted by MIT, a group of 40 children in Ethiopia who had previously known no English were given a One Laptop Per Child interactive tablet. By the third week, children learned to operate 37 different applications, all of which were in English. After 7 months, almost all of the 40 students could comprehend a completely different language. One Laptop Per Child is using technology as a catalyst to innovate a new generation of thinkers to solve the problems of tomorrow.
It's taught me that if you give the young people of the world technology in their hands and let them have access to it directly, that they will go much, much further than we thought they ever could. If you look at some of the pictures from some of these projects, you'll see that the older people are kind of shying away from the machines, but the younger people have this jump into pose, and they are ready to go, and they are ready to take it further than any of us thought they would, and they will. And they're teaching each other, and it's growing by leaps and bounds of what this technology can do in conjunction with how these children interact with it and how they learn. It really is astonishing.
Mr. Sincack has not only helped make a difference abroad, but here at Riverdale too.
Knowing what Mr. Sincack does outside of the classroom really inspires us all to be better people. We don't realize how lucky and fortunate we are to have really good technology, because a lot of countries don't have the technology that we have.
Mr. Sincack hopes that technology will transform the way that people treat each other.
For me, the take-home message is if you give even one child access to this kind of educational technology, it is an exponential growth in what they are able to do, what they're able to share, and the opportunities that they will have available to them and their country and the world eventually. And I'm hoping that eventually this kind of situation will end up changing not just the technology, but the way people learn, and then eventually the way they act with each other when they become adults, and hopefully have a world which is more peaceful and prosperous.